You know, for a map that's as linear as this one, you can actually do some good flanks if you have a fast enough tank with good enough armor, such was the case with the Panzer III here. What usually happens when I play this, we get bottled up on the right flank because there are enemies in the hills, on the left, as we approach. Surprisingly, there weren't any here. And there are usually enemies in the trees on the right flank, but thankfully there were none of those guys either, so this actually turned out to be a very good match. I'm surprised I didn't get Scout. I'm not surprised I got Steel Wall. But if you look at the Discovered tab at the end of the round, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, maybe wondering, what could possibly have gotten your team to get such a good victory, and why are you mooning that tank? If you don't know anything about the Panzer III, you realize its armor in the rear is thicker than it is on the side. This isn't always a bad thing, you know. This makes retreating a lot faster, because instead of reversing out of combat, you can just turn your tank around and go forward. It's a lot faster. Only problem is you're actually an easier target on the side. You know, the tank's longer than it is wide, so it's like an anti-chode type of tank. It's kind of funny. See, I'm shocked there aren't any enemies up here. Usually, by this point, by the minute by the minute mark, there's usually some kind of enemy over here. That's why I'm waiting for my backup a little bit. Yeah, here goes the M2 MT. Keep note of that M2 medium tank. That guy actually helps me out a lot. Surprisingly, even though I wasn't coordinating with him much, I was just saying, you know, hit the B1 from multiple sides. He can't defend. He can't hit all of us. Yeah, here we go. This is when things get interesting. For some reason, there's a B1 that's camping. What was that, a T-28 or something? I can't even tell. Yeah, there's a B1. Notice how many shots bounce off my Panzer III's frontal armor. This baby's got 70 millimeters of protection, which is incredible for its tier. I mean, that's some of the thick stuff you can get in Tier 4. See, bounce off the B1. What is that, an AMX or something? Hit him. Yeah, notice I'm not camping here, because I'm shooting and then I'm reversing. I'm not just sitting here for 10 seconds. I mean, I do later almost camp, to by my own definition, but it's because the T-28 was hiding like a little pussy in the hills, and I could just hip-fire him. That's what I call shooting from third person now, hip-firing. But don't think I'm being a lazy bum and not aiming. I am aiming. I have to turn the turret, and if the elevation's screwed up when I fire, obviously I'm not going to hit much of anything. So tell the guys, go hit that B1 from multiple sides. He can't defend everything. I mean, he does have thick armor, but it's not thick turret armor. And the thing's really slow. He's not moving. You'll see. Yep, there we go. I think artillery just crapped on him. Yep, this is Sturm Panzer II. Another shot bounces harmlessly off my front armor. This thing's... Look at that. See? They're just scratching my paint job. Idiots. If only they knew where to aim. Or if only... Nah, I wouldn't really say that. I mean, you can't really do much damage to this thing on the front, no matter where you aim. If only they had balls and tried to flank, I might not have gotten so many kills and discovered so many enemies. Now here I was an idiot. I shouldn't have taken a shot at that artillery. There was an M37. I thought I could get him because I could see his gun mantlet or his gun barrel over the hill, but that was not a good idea because even if I aim down the sight, what will happen is it would fly over him. If I hit the gun directly, I don't usually do damage to the tank's hull. So I do make a couple of mistakes here. This was not a perfect round by any means. Yeah, Panzerjäger 1, he bounces with the 75mm pack gun. Ooh, that's not fun. And he dies. Beautiful. That's the first of many kills. Well, I can't say many, I mean 4 kills. That's not bad. And then this guy is, I can't say he's camping. He is pinned down by artillery, but he's doing the right thing here. He's not coming out to fight either one of us. Unfortunately, that doesn't work because my buddy in the M2 medium tank was flanking him on the right. So eventually, that T-127 or whatever it is, he'd have to come out and play, whether he wanted to or not. See, I don't know why I'm halting the fire here. This was stupid. I should have just rushed him. This was back when I was still experimenting with shooting and moving, so I apologize for this more static type of gameplay. I mean, I know it's not as entertaining as shooting and moving. Believe me, I have a lot more fun when I do the Circle of Death. I cackle like an idiot as I plug tanks in the side and rear hull armor. Yep, here's the part when I actually... This is a good area to aim down the sight. Not a good area, a good time to, because notice how far away the T-28 is. Otherwise my start armor is facing him. See, if there's so little of the tank exposed, you may be better off aiming down the sight. I mean, in that case, it was a good idea. Meanwhile, I speed up here because nothing happened. I was just running around the base. A T-57 guy attempts to rush me, and he dies. Even though he could have direct fired me. I don't even know how that happens. This guy was an idiot. So, here we are. 4 kills. Not bad at all. Once I go to personal champions, look at how many tanks I spotted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that not enough for scout? I haven't checked the definition in a while. Anyhow, 4 kills and 9 discoveries, and I also got steel wall. I mean, you count the shots that hit my tank. I had plenty of that I can't say brushes with death because they didn't even penetrate me. So goes to show with the Panzer III, you keep your frontal armor facing your enemies, they're gonna have a hard time killing you. Thank you for watching. There will be more videos like this coming up, so stay tuned.